Hey, it's Danish from Local Niche Marketing. And if you're a lawyer, you have been into a place where you felt very frustrated because of um, enormous calling from your clients that what happened on my hearing and what is our next date or things like that. So if you are a frustrated lawyer like that or a law firm like that, then you don't need to be frustrated or agitated by these calls because now we can use Go High Level custom objects in order to automate the case updates, hearing reminders, and client notifications. Now, recently a client came to us describing the same kind of pain he was in, right? So the clients were calling them continuously, like what is happening with our case, what is going to happen with our case, things like that, right? Missed reminders, like the reminders were getting missed by the clients of them. Case notes were scattered in somewhere in Google Sheets or on WhatsApp. Staff manually updating clients after every proceeding, right? So, by all these problems, they were facing three things. First thing, they were frustrated, really, really agitated by, what kind of thing can we implement to make this more managed? Um, and by, we know that lawyers are also human beings. They also have emotions. So sometimes they can get unprofessional with their clients because of their own tensions, and that can harm the client relationship. So we can say that there was also operational inefficiency. Now, what they wanted instead to get out of this pain was store the records for each client, right? And this is really big for any industry, right? Who are managing clients or who are recording the data of the clients. Track court proceedings and hearing dates, automatically notify clients before the hearing dates that if hearing is tomorrow, say, so they need to get a notification about that. Send case updates after every proceeding, reduce manual communication from staff, right? And delete WhatsApp for client communication because it can become pain in the abs. So what we have come up with that they definitely needed a custom object which can handle all the case records, and then that can be associated with the contact itself or the client itself, right? And then we also need to create a lot of custom fields in which the further attributes of the case can be stored without being updated, like custom fields in itself, right? And then we also need to set up workflows to send client updates about their case, about their recent coming hearing dates, what is the update on their case, and things like that. So let's just get started with the demo, how this looks like, right? Even though it's not fully automated yet, but I hope so in the future with the addition of Clawbot, we can automate this thing up with the voice over WhatsApp, voice message over WhatsApp, we can definitely automate this thing up. But for the time being, it's just take like, um, 10 to 15 minutes to update all the case records. If you have Go High Level already paying for Go High Level, if you're a lawyer, then we can definitely implement this, and this can save you a lot of frustration, lost clients, and manage your legal case system better, right? So, so how this is working, right? So we have created a custom object. Let's just go to the settings and go to the objects. In the objects, we have created a case record, and that is simple a case record, and it has association of many to many, right? Which means that a case record can have a lot of contacts, and contacts can have multiple case records, right? So, coming to the so this is how this is going to work, right? Go to case records, and you have to add a case record. And for example, it's for Pupo, and the date was 9th March. Um, that was the last date of hearing. In this case, our owner is the lawyer, that is from the defendant side, and the contact is QPO and select association of record, case record, right? So the name of it is Felicity versus Roman, and you can add all these details, but we wanted to just give a quick update for the hearing that happened. Felicity, supposedly you're from the um, side of defendant, that is Roman. Felicity's lawyer did not come, and the next date is 20th March, right? Click Save. So in this way, the record will update itself, and you know what has happened. You can all add all details again, but let's just go to the contact and see what has happened inside the contact communication um, panel. If you click on it, um, so here you see. So you can see here. So here is the update for your case. Felicity's lawyer did not come, and the next date is 20th March. I just made an error, spelling error, and that was the case name. Felicity versus Roman has an update, right? So how this is currently working is that if you go inside the workflows, and this is the case record. So this is the main workflow that is getting all the or creating all the records. And if I click on it, so trigger is case record created. The one that I just created, how it can be created, I've also um, made a record previous in earlier, right? So this is where the record, if the record gets changed, you can also change the record in the existing record that you created. And then it is actually updating the custom values like the case name and case notes that we want to send to the client about what happened in the case. So this is where the branches come out, if else conditions, right? So new case proceedings notes is a custom field inside the object name case record. If it is not empty, then we are going to add associated records to a contact that is being selected on the selection process when we were adding a record. And then we are sending it to a workflow, which is case hearing update, right? It is going to execute every time when it is being updated or created. And then it is also going to the another workflow, which I will show you later. And this is if the next hearing date is not empty, then we are again sending it to another workflow that is the date one. Um, and I have created it. Uh, where is Yeah, thing. So I have created another workflow for that, but I have not connected the workflow to this association. However, I will show you what the workflow looks like for the date update and the hearing update, right? Now, this is the reminder to plaintiff before 1 day or to your client. That is the that will update the client about the next hearing date, in which you are just passing through the your next date, he- uh, case hearing is tomorrow. Like it is going to remind your client that your hearing is tomorrow. It's just a reminder. And again, your case name, Felicity versus Roman. Hearing is tomorrow. Please be available. Again, you can add wait steps of like 1 hour before, 2 hours before, and it will send the reminders to the plaintiff or to the defendant, to whom to whomever you're fighting the case for. Right. And in the next workflow, which is for the case update, is nothing but sending the custom values inside that, um, which you are uh, typing inside the case record. So custom value has an update, right? Which is the case name has an update. Here are the updates for your case, and this will be your notes from the um, from the case record. So um, this is how the current system is being built, and we can definitely um, do a lot of things to make it more efficient, but that does solve the client problem who approached us. And if you need any system like this, or you need custom one built for yourself or your business, you can contact us. Everything will be mentioned in the description of the video. Until the next video.